No wonder I couldn't open the door. There's a terrible industrial mechanism. This looks like some sort of industrial mechanism. There's a hole in the center and no way to operate it. Okay. So I need something that would go in there. I guess your health regenerates then? Ooh, metal rod. Oh. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by two solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness, and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of the phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there if something goes wrong. Part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me. Friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Jot down a note just in case. Entrance to the cave is caved in. Must be another way out. There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. Okay. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left shift will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint to my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough to know that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources, though. Wonder if there really is a mental health mechanic in this game. Okay, I guess not. It's just explained it to me there, and I didn't actually read it out loud for whatever reason. Nope, nothing here. I'm gonna hide for a bit, check something. Okay, got a little bit taken care of. Storage room. A wooden box. This place must be old if they were still using paraffin lamps. Looks like there's still some juice left. Ooh. Oh, I can't pick it. I can't pick it up. Nah. Not as heavy as it looks. Still, it should serve as some form of weapon if I have to defend myself. So I can throw a metal barrel. Awesome. Okay, let's do a little bit of sneaking. That goes to another area. Let's see if there's anything else here. Okay, so I need to find a way out of these caves. this out. Jot down a note. Okay, no, it's here. Locked door in the middle of the mine. Okay. Office probably has something for that. Shop, storage room that way. Office. Workshop. Office. Does that mean go to a new area? This is a fairly close place. Locked. Anything? Nope. Ooh, what's this? Painkillers. Come on. Beef jerky. What was that? This typewriter dates back even further than the war. Made in Germany, 1923. I'm pretty sure I picked up a set of spare batteries in the first level. Don't know where those went. So much history in this place, tied up in words and left to decompose. Shame, really. It's a fairly basic work desk. This place must have been converted into a functional office at some stage in its history. What's this? Whoa! A man. An old man. Clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know. This man before me is Howard. I call him Father. Ooh. What the hell happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. Hey, a book. Whoa, loads of reading. 15th August, 1945. Command Bunker, Emergency Airstrip Zulu. Weekly report. For fuck's sake. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance to be carried out twice weekly from here on in, due to increased snowfall. 1 wounded. The 1 wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. The Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. The men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in a workshop armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple fingers. I take partial responsibility for this, in that I allowed them to access the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom, and I'm sure that's where they learned the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up that manual in the chest in my office, and will keep the key on my person at all times. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined, and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. Ugh. This base is so disconnected sometimes. I feel as if this war could end, and we might not even hear about it out here. Supplies requisition order. Dynamite for excavation purposes, 7 bayonets. Not necessary in my opinion, but procedure states that we should have a full complement. One industrialized pick for removing the dam ice that forms on the external hatch, one pair of reading glasses, category 7C. In order for myself, my glasses are in rather poor state of repair, and I could do with replacing. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified from potential bomb damage. An excavation of previously caved-in areas is going ahead. One point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth, and discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after marshal duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made, and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover, and see if I can't discover the source of the light which constantly emanates from it. Okay, looking at this again. I may never get used to that. Ooh, backstring, whatever the hell that is. A bottle of backstring might come in handy, even though I don't know what it is. It's a picture of a British platoon. It must date back to World War II. I suppose this mine was converted into some kind of a bunker. Let's give myself a little bit of light. Ooh. Batteries. Where are the batteries then? Where are they? Where are those stored? Out of my way. Ooh. Didn't notice this before. And there appears to be nothing in it. Oh well. Ooh, another note. What is this? Copenhagen Post, Monday, 17th August, 1930. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen have suggested that mind-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rock may be the cause of high suicide rates in at a Greenland mine. The university, which has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities, first became interested in the workers of Northwestern lead mine last year. They discovered that even taking into account Greenland's naturally higher suicide rate, local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high, at 46 deaths per 100,000 populace, compared to the national average of 29. On further investigation, experts diagnosed in many of the miners symptoms in common with the earlier stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This has prompted researchers to hypothesize that natural deposits of lysergic acid, a pH4 formula recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties, may be present in the rocks. Few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Inuit spirits, known as the Tungait, live in the mountains. The university is awaiting the results of chemical testing. Studies continue. And there's that key. You bastard. Close. Chair. Nothing in there anyways. Bottom drawer. Bottom drawer. Nope. That's right. I gotta double click. Big Book of Explosives. Let's have a look. 5 pages. 1923 edition. Chapter 1.3, Black Match Fuse. The black match fuse is one of the oldest, simplest, and most reliable fuses used in modern pyrotechnics. It is easy to create, essentially consisting of just string and gunpowder, but be warned, The chemicals concerned will stain clothing, and as always, due concern is advised. When working with gunpowder, I think staining your clothes is the least of your worries. Materials required: string, preferably cotton, black gunpowder, Baxtrin. Ooh, already got one of them. The string should be coated with a thin layer of Baxtrin, which acts as an adhesive. The string is then carefully rolled in the gunpowder and left to dry at least a couple of minutes before use. Chapter 2.1 Dynamite. Invented by Alfred Nobel in 1866. Ironic. Nobel Prize man creating dynamite. Dynamite is commonly used in construction, mining, demolition, and blowing powder gangers to pieces. It is proved far safer to handle than alternatives such as pure nitroglycerin, provided, that is, it has been properly stored. Over time, the explosive component of dynamite, supposedly made safe by the president of the diatomaceous earth, has a tendency to weep, making an old box of the explosive liable to detonate on contact. Materials required: 1 part diatomaceous earth, 3 parts nitroglycerin, small amount of sodium carbonate, text unreadable, and then simply form into short sticks and wrap in paper. Chapter 2.3 Trinitrotoluene. Trinitrotoluene. TNT. Let's just call it that. TNT was first discovered in 1863 by German chemist Joseph Wilbrandt, but it took some years before it yielded its true potential. This was because of the difficulty of making it explode and the lesser detonation in comparison to dynamite. The main advantage was discovered by the German Navy, who employed TNT's relative to explosive stability in order to cause massive damage to British warships. Their torpedoes could be detonated inside a ship's armor, rather than exploding on contact, as did other shells. Chapter 2.6 Armstrong's Mixture. Armstrong's Mixture is included in this book as more of a point of interest than as a viable chemical mix. The formula exists as somewhat of a legend in modern pyrotechnics, referenced by those knowledgeable enough to stay away from it as death mix. Its incredible volatility makes it I'll fix your grammar for you, game, unsuitable for almost all potential applications. Materials required: red phosphorus and barium. This mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed to minimize risk to the chemist. Sulfur can substitute for some or all of the barium to slightly decrease sensitivity. Well, that's all interesting and stuff. Did I check these drawers already? The clothes? Apparently so. Chair? Out of my way. You too. Whoa! Oh god, is there something else down here? Just wait here for whatever's around that corner. Gotta hide. Jesus, I've never been so scared in my life. I can hear my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot, I better not stare it out. Anything within my field of vision might panic me, and then I'm a goner. With 2 N's. And again, I don't think goner is really a real word anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yes, I realize that's a large wooden box. I'm not looking at it. Heavy. Okay, heavy, but I could lift it. Could it do a lot of damage to anything underneath it? sneak. I see nothing. Nothing at all. What in the hell is here? Oh, oh, oh! Jesus Christ. Ah! Well, shit. Hide. Fucking dogs. Don't look at it. A large wooden box. There, that's calming. Christ, it's only 6:07. I've got 2.5 hours ahead of me. At least before the first planned break. Okay, I need to be able to get past this part, but I don't really know how without learning that thing. Save either. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fucking bottle, go away. No, I don't think I can use that very well. Shit! Not what I wanted to do. Here. It looks like there's nothing over there. What is that? Okay, it's just part of the rock. Fuck. Let that be the only one here. Man, I need night vision. Shit, this is that locked door, isn't it? I don't have a key.